I think these moments are the toughest one to cope with, and not knowing what you do, because you feel so lonely, and you feel in a way that you would like to jump out and go there and help him, but then in a way you have the responsibility, and first of all, it was a big shock. I mean, I drive past and I see Ralph there, and he sort of stopped breathing. I couldn't breathe anymore, and almost started crying, honestly. Then I went on the radio straight away and checked with the team what's going on, what's the story, and then the team, and thanks to as well the BMW people who gave us all the time the latest information, the latest update. So I was permanent in contact with the team. They explained me what's going on, and that was a big relief for me.
How is he now?
He has a good morale. He's obviously in big pain, and unfortunately they had to discover much bigger consequences in the recent days than they initially found, which is a little bit of a concern, I'd say. But he knows what's the story. He's been looked after now, and he'll be back at some stage.
Do things like that make you question your motivation, your appetite for the sport?
No, because first of all, we know there is a certain danger involved in Formula One, and the moment of the shock was rather short, because I got immediate feedback from the team that Ralph basically is moving, and he's bruised and he's whatever, but nothing life-threatening. Although hearing now the information we got makes you maybe a little bit thinking differently, but initially the team said he was moving, was trying to get out of his car, and he was stopped by the marshals just to be precautious.
You're a huge family man, aren't you? You don't go in for the trappings, for the jets, for the boats and things like that. You're happiest when you're away, out of the public eye, I would have to say, with
certainly,
your family.
I mean, certainly it is one part of it, being at home, recharge your battery. And it's obviously very important to have the support I do have from my family, in the way that they let me go without telling, okay, enough is enough. The ratio I'm having off time and on duty time is pretty much acceptable, and I believe I have more time available to my family than any normal in points worker who leaves in the morning, the house, comes back in the evening.
People tell me, Michael, your wife Corinna could be a very high-class horse lady. She's very, very good on horseback. She'd even get to Olympic level.
She's very fanatic about the horses. She's always been since she was a little kid, and she just loves it. But she doesn't love it really for the sense of competition. She does some of it, but it's lesser important that she's competitive. It's more important the horse is in good condition, and she doesn't want to push them too hard, and just enjoy herself.
How much is the Ferrari team, from your point of view, a bit of an extension to your family?
It's quite a bit, and I believe another part of the recipe is the great relationship we have within the team, the friendship I do have with most of the people in the team. It's so close. I mean, I come here and I feel like home. Everything is just so easy. Everybody trusts each other. There is no internal fighting to achieve something, because everybody wants to achieve the same, and everybody believes and leaves its own area to where everybody is good at.
People always ask me, how much longer can he carry on? And quite a those few people want you out of the way because you win so much. But I say to them, he will carry on as long as he's having fun. Would that be right?
I think that is the most simple and truthful explanation. As long as I love the sport, as long as I'm competitive, I'll keep on going.
Just check out his record: 10 wins in the last 12 races, 6 victories round Manicourt. Alan Prost also won 6 times in France. 8 wins out of 9 so far this season for Michael. He's 18 clear in the championship. Teammate Barrichello, the only driver to have scored at every race. Another 18-point gap back to Button. Trulli just 3 behind. Then this afternoon's pole sitter Alonso just ahead of Montoya. Then Sato, the most successful Japanese driver ever. The unfortunate Ralf Schumacher and Fisichella. Mark, a bit of